CO, and good morning. Today I'm at Black Rock State Park in Georgia, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about the dogwood tree and a little bit of a story that goes along with the dogwood tree. The dogwood tree here, and in Cherokee culture, they would use the bark and they would make a tea out of it to alleviate anxiety and mild depression. They would also use the limbs, the small branches, for toothbrushes. They would make those into toothbrushes. And also they would use the wood for tool handles, for atlatls, tomahawks, any kind of garden tool that they were to use. You know, they would just use a dogwood tree branch if they needed some sort of tool, and it was easier to get. The flowers are really beautiful. I don't know if you've ever seen a dogwood tree, and if I find one, I will show you one, but right now, we've hiked probably about, I don't know, half a mile or so and haven't seen a dogwood tree. I was hoping to find one for the video, but you can only do what you can do. We are at the highest elevation in Georgia right now. It's right on the line of North Carolina. So the reason why I wanted to talk to you guys about the dogwood tree is there's an interesting story about a Cherokee warrior and the dogwood tree and the Yunwi Tsunsdi, which are the little people in Cherokee culture. Let me hit myself in the face with that. Blooper reel. Anyway, all right, so now I'm going to tell you the story of the Cherokee warrior and the dogwoods. So, as you know, the Yunwi Tsunsdi are the little people in the Cherokee culture. Well, on this particular day, there was a Cherokee war party who set out to defend a local village from attackers. And as they set out, they found the attackers pretty close to the village, so they decided to engage them. And during the fight, one of the warriors was severely wounded, and the other warriors came over to try to take care of him and to carry him off, and he said, "No, just leave me here. You'll do better without me, and I will have been honored to die in battle to protect my people." So he started to black out. The other warriors left, and a few hours later he woke up in a cave, and his wound was covered with dogwood leaves that had been soaked in water, and they took he's been soaked in water, and the Yunwi Tsunsdi were there in the cave, and he noticed them, and he asked them, what they were doing, and they said they were healing you. So they took the leaves off of his wound and made a tea out of it, and he drank it, and he started to feel better. And as he started to feel better, he asked one of the Yunwi Tsunsdi, can you please take me home to my village? And they said, yes, we'll take you. So they journeyed out and took him back to his village, and as he turned to thank them for helping him and healing him, bringing him back to normal, all he saw was a pack of deer running off in the distance across the field. One of the deer looked back at him and took off. So the Yunwi Tsunsdi, they're the little people who help the Native Americans. They help the Cherokee. There's tons of other legends of the little people in different Native cultures. So, with that much backing and that much legend and that many tales of a small race of beings that help out, and sometimes can be mischievous. Maybe that's why my staff hit me in the face, was one of them pushed it, because you can't see them. Only wise men, only medicine men can see them. Normal people only see them as balls of light, which I talked about in my last video, my last camping video, about the scariest thing that's ever happened to me while camping. So, that's what I think they were. I think that those balls of light were the Yunwi Tsunsdi, and just being mischievous and messing with us. A bunch of teenagers in their sort of space, because they like to make their homes around rocky areas, caves, waterfalls, things like that. So you never know. And with that, I'm going to let you guys go. I really appreciate you guys watching. Please comment, share, subscribe, all of the above. Thank you very much if you do. And I will see you on the next video. You guys stay safe out there and get out in nature and enjoy it, because it's awesome.